worth keeping. I think it's stunning. I think it's beautiful. Obviously, I need to do my hair. But what do you think about the dress? What do you think? Let me know in the comments if you're watching this back. I just wanted to see what people thought of this. Okay, so this is a change. This is a change up. You love it? Wait till you see the whole thing. Okay, so I used to wear this when I was skinny. This is a dress. Imagine when my hair's up and my hair's done and then my makeup's on with this dress. I have a bunch of dresses that you guys don't see, and I feel like it's time to start putting them out. No, I mean, okay, so when I weighed less, but yes, I don't feel like I'm fat. I meant when I was like 105 pounds, I used to wear this. Now I'm 130 something pounds. Woo! Thank you, Elma. We're gonna do an unboxing. I just wanted to see if this color could get some attention because that tan color just wasn't doing it. Let me lower this just a smidge. Just a smidge. That might help. All right, guys. Come on in. Pour on in. Thank you. I did put the camera down. I put it down a little bit. Stop being bossy. Thank you, Elma. Hi, Cabs. I can't wait to show you the whole dress. I like this part, how it comes up on the neck. It reminds me of like an Asian dress flavor a little bit. Does it not have that vibe? I wonder what's in the box too. I wonder what's in the box. I wonder what's in the box. Hi, Ghost. Thank you. I appreciate it. This with a waist trainer. Imagine. Like this. Hi, Big Nook. Where you been? Why'd you leave me? Absolutely. Absolutely, Kels. Absolutely, Kels. Yes. Any road will get you there. That's right. It's a dress. It's a dress. So I really like it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, Timo. Hi, Buzz Lightyear. I've had this dress for a while. It was gifted to me, so I don't know where it came from, but I absolutely love it, and I hardly wear it, hardly ever, because like I said, I used to wear this when I was 30 pounds lighter, so I didn't know if I was even going to fit in this thing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Cavs. Thank you, the one real OG. Thank you. Okay, Alma, it's okay. No, there's no stains on it. Ew. Bye, Elma. I think it looks good on me. I do. I just really didn't think it would, because I didn't think it would fit me. Hi, Omar. Okay, so let's open this box. Who wants to see what's in it? Thank you, Omar. Thank you for coming back. Thank you, Graham. Hi, Neha. I'm excited to see what's in this one. Ooh. Thank you, Lexi. Happy birthday. Belated birthday. It is not money, but it sure costs money. Thank you. Hopefully Sam can come in here. I hope Sam is coming. I want her to see the unboxing. Okay, just sent her a bat signal. Thank you, Rolanda. Thank you, Nia. Do I say Nia or Neha? I wish I had makeup on with this right now. We're going to find out what's in the box. What's in the box? What's in the box? Anybody know what that movie's from? Hi, Carl. Oh, I thought you were someone else. Hi, Kari. My sweetheart. How have you been, Kari? Hi, Soccer is My Life. No, I'm not changing the shirt. It's a dress, and I wanted everyone to see it. You guys don't seem to understand that this is my channel, and you guys see a lot of cleavage, like, all the time. So if I want to put on a shirt that doesn't have it for once, or a dress, like, chill out. This isn't OnlyFans, okay? It doesn't matter if you said please. I'm not changing my dress for you. I want Sam to see the dress. I want her to see what's in here too. Sam. Thank you, Nia. Thank you, Graham. Thank you, Torque. Hello, Velociracer. Hi, Happy Vibes. Hi, Karma Quinn. Like the name. Hi, Allie. Let me see if she's coming. Thank you, Buzz Lightyear. Hi, Allie. Thank you, Nia. Thank you, Staffy Squad. I thought it would be something different for a change. You guys see me in those tank tops every day. Those same tank tops every single day. Bye, Soccer is My Life. Thank you, J-Po. Thank you, sweetheart. Hi, Lupe. Hi, Fox Rider. He called me Crazy Eyes, so I thought it'd be funny. Thank you, Kevin. All right, well, I'm trying to wait for Sam, but I want to show you what's in here. The tank tops were from Amazon, and they're, let me show you. They're definitely a thicker material, more like, you know, when you pull it out, it's like, your name is Gadir? I don't know, Gadir? And I have 6 of these. So I felt like doing that short. I just can't take it off. And every time I have a different color under, because you guys see me a lot in these tank tops. Lots of tank tops. I think that short would be fitting for me since I always wear them. But yesterday I wore a beautiful white dress. And so today I thought I would put this one on. How are you going to say hi to me and then ew? You guys, let's get those likes up. If you get them up to 50, I'll do a little shake, rattle, and roll for you. 50. I'm 50. I can kick, stretch, kick, and I'm 50. Nobody knows where that's from? No, you're going to need to get it to 50. Double tap that screen. Oh, they want to shake, they want to rattle, they want to roll, but I don't know what to tell you. No, I'm not 50, I'm 47, but I'm saying get the likes to 50. And that's a Molly Shannon skit. I'm 50. From SNL. You guys don't know that one? Sam! Shout out to Sam! We're doing an unboxing and I was waiting for you. Woo! Sam is here, everybody. Shout out to our mod. Okay, I have braces on the bottom teeth. Okay, here we go. And I asked them to get me to 50 and that, yes, I would do a little celebration. This is the dress. I wanted to show you this dress. I wanted to put something else on because I have all these different dresses. And hi, Richie Rich. Shout out to Richie Rich. I wanted to put on something different. I'm always constantly wearing those tank tops, these tank tops. And I decided, you know what? I put on a white dress yesterday. Let me try this dress on. I haven't worn it since I was down 30 pounds. You guys, 8 more likes, and yes, I will do a little celebration. I promised I would. I don't know if I'm going to keep these or not. These little arrows, they're for the Alice in Wonderland thing. They're definitely not steampunk, but they can be added in to the steampunk. Arrows pointing this way. Just kidding. Double tap. Double tap. You get me to 50, I'll do a little celebration. I promised. I said I wasn't going to do it. And then here we are. Woo! Okay, that's it. Alrighty. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Oh, yay. Oh, yay, yay, yay. They're so little, though. But I'm going to print out little pics of my cosplays. And we're going to put pictures of my first cosplay all the way to... I'll just pick out 4 different cosplays for us to talk about at the tea party. Yeah, I know I don't have to do that. I felt like celebrating. I felt like it. I'm not going to do it if I don't feel like it, you know? I was in the mood. That is part of being me. I like to have a good time. The only reason I don't do that on here is because people are going to think I'm not being myself. But I am. I like to have a good time. But I'm only going to do that every once in a while. It's not something that I'm like fishing for. But I do need those likes up. I said I wouldn't do it for likes, but I want to have a good time. I want everybody to have a good time. I erased a lot of words. If you haven't noticed, the comments in the chat are a lot nicer. So out of respect to myself and the people in here, people aren't allowed to use certain words anymore. Thank you, Sam. It's going to be so much easier for us. Thank you, Timo. People can still say jumping jacks, but they can't say the other one. Not going to say it. Not going to say it, because... Thank you, Lily. Oh, come on. Urgh. Thank you, Pumpkin. I said pumpkin, but pumpkin. Thank you. Okay, this is the frame. I don't know if this is going to work. Let's open it and see. Yeah, it's a lot cleaner in here. A lot cleaner. So I did that out of respect for myself, but yes, I do want to be able to have a good time. Okay, this is the frame that will go around that blue thing. It's just a cheesy little frame, but it'll make it look a heck of a lot nicer than just a poster. And then it goes with it kind of looks good from far away, huh? That is what we want. Isn't that's pretty nice? Thank you. Okay, so that's going around that sky poster that I'm going to put We're All Mad here. And then these will have 4 of my cosplays for us to talk about. Like my first one, and then I'll do a few, you know, later. I'll pick another one, and then a few later, and a few later. And that way we could talk about how far the channel has come, how much we have grown. It's just going to be a few. So I almost want to dangle them from a string. Woo. But we're not going to do that. We're going to hang them on the wall with this. You know, I'm the only life that I like. I don't know what that means. I'm the only live stream you like? Thank you, Gay Frog. Hi. I'm not 50. You didn't hear me right, Pumpkin. It was a skit from Saturday Night Live. Look it up. I said, get me to 50 likes. And then I went, 50. I'm 50. And it was a skit from Saturday Night Live. I'm not 50. I'm 47, which is very close. It's very close to 50, but I'm not 50. I'm 47. Sorry that, you know, Saturday Night Live is like way before your guys' time, some of you. That skit, anyways. So, love, 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 love. Thank you. Thank you, TT. I'm not always streaming. I do stream a heck of a lot. I am trying to get to 100,000 subs. Okay, let's see where we're at. Let's put this close by so I can see where I'm at with my sub count. I'll put this over here. I don't know about these, Sam. These are kind of, like they kind of went with the way the setup was going before, but I don't think they go now. So I think I'm returning these because I do need to return as much as I can. What do you think? I mean, we don't need these with everything else that's coming for the wall. We don't need this, right? Yeah, I'm like, yeah. Let me get that return started because every dollar counts. I need to recoup some of this money that I spent. As you can see, we've spent a lot of money for this Mad Hatter scene. tea party. I want it to be fabulous for you guys. OM heavens, OM heavens, OM heavens. Beautiful, beautiful. Right now we're just talking. I'm taking Q&As. If you have any valuable questions, I would love to hear them. No, I'm not going to call you names. Oh, I love the chat. I absolutely love the chat. It is going so smoothly. This is not a shirt from Shein. It is a dress. It will look really nice once I stand up and put my makeup on. Of course, I'm sitting down, and when I sit down, I have, you know, a little bit of loose skin right here, but when I stand up, it's a lot more snatched since I started the laser treatments. Nice to meet you too, Tuka. Hi, big boy. Thank you guys. I would appreciate if you guys do not put any political or religious comments in the chat. You know, if you say you're going to pray for me, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Thank you, Laura. Laura? Laura. Please don't put, just say you're going to, just don't, please. I'd appreciate it. Gosh, they say things are going to arrive today, and then they don't. That one hat isn't coming till August 7th to the 15th. I feel like canceling it and ordering the other one. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Why did I get 2 hats? 2 face masks. Hi, Sugan. Hi, Aryan. I do have goofy teeth. I have braces on. Do you know what braces do? I'll give you a hint. Do you need a hint? You might need a hint, huh? Good night, Tuka. Like, seriously, do you guys not know what braces do? And why would you, like, look for a flaw in somebody? I have plenty, but why? Why? They sent me 2 masks, you guys, so... That's $60 just for 2 masks. We're not doing that. Yes, they do, Gay Frog. So when people say I have goofy AF teeth or AH teeth, it's like, what do you think these braces are going to do? They're going to fix it. So chill out, relax. They don't get straight in one day. I'm way ahead of you. See, braces, twinsies, Hudson. Twinsies. Hi, Thebo. I'm okay. How are you? Yeah, I care about my health, and this is part of my health. It's my mouth health. I've only had them for like 3 weeks. I have a video explaining why I sleep in my live streams. It's a real legitimate reason. I am chopped right now. I have a migraine, and I've had one for, I don't know, 12 out of the last 14 days. I also have a brain condition, so I will be filming a video explaining it for those who are interested. Pain definitely chops you. Definitely chops you, you guys. Okay, so I am returning these masks. I don't need 2 masks anyways. Da 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 da. Okay, I just want to put this return in so that for sure I get. Why are we returning? Why won't it? Why won't it let me return it? Oh, because I have to choose the quantity. Okay. Returning both of those, that's $60. Oh, Peppa cooking. Let's get this. Thank you, Peppa. Thank you, Peppa. Or Papa. I didn't read that right. Daddy, 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 daddy. Thank you. I really appreciate the donation. The comment is meh. But, you know, it's expected. I have a large chest. And, hey, I probably would think the same thing. I wouldn't say the same thing. Peter, shout out to Peter. W's in the chat for Papa Cookin'. Papa Cookin's on the board and entered to win a prize from me. Thank you, Sam. If you guys want your names read, this is the time to put your W's. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Dan. Right, exactly, Peter. But, you know, it is what it is. You too, Thebo. Thank you, Scarlett. Thank you, Gay Frog. W's. Thank you, Ambrose. Nice to see you again. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Ambush. Thank you, Mentally Insane. I usually don't respond to any of the comments while I'm doing W's, but I see these compliments and I really want to be able to respond to some of them. Thank you, TWC Myers. Good to have you back. Where have you been? Where the heck have you been? Hi, Janelle? I don't want to say it wrong. Hi, Hashim. Am I going to blink? Yeah, I'll blink on Saturday. I have it scheduled. I have an alarm set and everything. Don't worry about it. My alarm is set. I can't help you with that. You're going to need a tutor. I am working 16 hours a day. Sometimes I have a full-time job, which is taking care of my health. I can't even see the dress. There you go. Oh, yeah, Kat. I have a brain condition. I have a brain condition and a migraine. And I also like to take care of my mental health. So just laying in bed is not very good for me, especially for 11 or 12 days that I've had the migraine. So I think I'm going to take care of my own life and do what I need to do. Even if I look tired, I need to get up, work, and engage with people. But maybe you shouldn't be mean. Maybe that's the answer. I look tired, but I'm not. I'm physically tired because I'm disabled. I'm going through some awful stuff. But I'm like, have the energy to be up and do this. And I'm having a good time until people like you tell me what to do and that I need to go to bed because of how I look. No, it has nothing to do with ADHD. For those who don't know, I'm going to be making a video, but I'm going to go ahead and say it once. My cerebellum has dropped out of my skull. It is called Chiari. Chiari. You can look it up. It's called Chiari, where your cerebellum drops out of your skull. It gives you migraines. It can make you paralyzed. It can affect your heart. It can affect your breathing. It can affect your eyes. It can affect your balance. It can affect a lot of things. And it can make you look tired. Because it's draining. I might have to have a surgery, yes, where they remove part of my skull. I have had other surgeries for my bone disease. And that's what caused it, because I have bone disease and scoliosis and stenosis and hypertrophy and this and that and fluid in my bone marrow and blah, 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 blah. But my bone condition, the reverse curve of my neck, is how it slipped. So to fix that, they would remove part of the skull. And I'll probably look tired then, because they're going to take off part of my skull. So can you guys give me a little bit of a grace? I'm just hanging out in a dress, unboxing, and trying to have a good time. And I erased a lot of negative comments. I didn't know that tired would be one that got to me, but I think it was the go to bed. You look tired, go to bed. Like, I can't sleep my life away. Okay? My eyebrows got plucked back when Pamela Anderson was the it thing. And she was plucking her eyebrows, and it was back in the day, probably before you were born, it was the in thing to have thin eyebrows. I have to draw them on every day. I microbladed them, but because I use vitamin C products, it just strips out the microblading. So I draw them on, and when I come across people that I see and I'm like, what happened to this? What happened to that? I don't ask them, because you know why? It's rude. I love you anyways, but your vibe is not vibing with me. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. This is actually regrowth, because they were worse than this. I had nothing. I had almost nothing. I had like one eyebrow connected to one eyebrow hair connected to one eyebrow hair. So yeah, I am regrowing them a little bit at a time. They're going to do what they're going to do. Please stop picking on people's looks, you guys. You never know what they're going through. You never know what's going to cause them to break. I'm spinning a lot of plates with sobriety and my health and my business, and I'm trying to have a balance and go to improv classes and belly dancing and take time for me and put my feet on the grass and things like that. I'm trying to get the answers. I'm trying to get well. I get rest. I sleep very well. But you know, one thing that really gets to me is the negative comments. And no, I'm not going to quit, but I wish that you guys would. There's times I wish you guys would. You guys, yesterday I looked like this, and I put on makeup, and I'll show you what I ended up looking like. Because I still have good, one second. I still have good skin, even though I have like this right here, which I'm getting filled. Because good creams do not replace your fat loss. So, but I'm going to show you what I ended up looking like yesterday. I started out looking like this, or maybe even worse. Give me a sec. Sam took my pictures, so give me a sec. Okay, I was finishing my... This is what I looked like yesterday after putting on my makeup, you guys. As you can see, I have good skin. I'm just very depleted right now because of the pain. The migraine, when you have pain, it changes your face. But I do have good skin. And so when I put on makeup, it works wonders. Yes, I have big old brow bones. And I have fat loss right here. My crow's feet are gone. Gone from the wrinkle cream. My eyelid skin, gone. Like I had like bags that were like pushing my eye down like this. You couldn't even see my eyelid. I have a little loose skin right here. But that used to be like puffy and sit and push my eyelid shut. I almost had a blepharoplasty. The only thing that the creams do not fix, they don't put fat back under your eye. See that? So when I'm back here, when I've got my makeup on, it looks fine. Like not fine like this, not today, but once I have my makeup on. But I am getting filler. I'm admitting it. I'm announcing it. I don't hide. I don't lie. I don't say, no, I've never done this. I don't do this. Okay, I am getting filler right here. And hopefully that freshens me up, perks me up, makes me look less drawn right here. Because fat loss, there is no cream for that. I tried to have my own plasma put there so that it would be natural. And it didn't hold. And I did it 3 times, and that was $1,500. I did that like 2 years ago. So, okay. Enough talking about how chopped I am. Well, thank you, Papa. You know, yeah, I had a, what do you call it? I had a plastic surgeon who told me, if your chest is big, nobody will care about the rest. But the females sure do. That people do. They care. They care about the rest. I care about the rest. And I am getting a downsize. They're still going to be magnificent. They're still going to be mine. But I am downsizing. W's in the chat for Papa Cookin'. I have you on the board. I have your donation on the board. W's in the chat. They're not going to be like, you guys, they're still going to be wonderful. But they're mine, you know, it's my decision. It's to help me not get paralyzed, you know. I think that's a good decision. Because of my neck, because of my brain being out of my skull, I think it's probably a good idea to like take care of my neck. I would rather not have this size boobs and be paralyzed in bed for the rest of my life and have to get my skull taken off just to have this size boobs. I would rather downsize and play it safe. Thank you for the W's. It's your girl Liv. Thank you. Thank you, Ambush. Sorry for talking and missing those. Thank you, Ambrose. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Insane Headshots. If you wanted me to shout you out, you should have just put a W, because I'm reading everyone's names who puts W's. That nobody knows. Thank you, Mohammed. Thank you, JH. Thank you, Carter. Thank you, Jesslyn. Please don't put any religious or political comments in the chat. It is my decision. Okay? Because I can easily say, we all sin. Whether it's lust, whether it's this, whether it's that, whether it's this. So don't focus on me and what I'm doing before you try taking the splinter out of my eye. Focus on yourself. No religious or political comments in the chat. I am being upfront and honest with you guys, not so that you can judge me, but so that I'm an honest and real person. Maybe it's going to go badly. Maybe people are going to go, oh, I will never do what she did. Maybe it's going to look beautiful. And they're going to go, oh, I should do that. I need that. That would really boost my confidence because regardless how much sleep I get, I have this. People tell me when I'm putting on makeup, you don't need makeup. Don't put on your makeup. People like to tell me what to do with my life. Let me just handle my life. I am sharing it with you to share it with you. I'm not sharing it with you to for you guys to tell me what to do and condemn me. Especially with religion behind it. Thank you. Thank you, PVE. I don't believe I need makeup either. It's just like a blank canvas is really beautiful all by itself because it's like the possibilities. It's so beautiful, right? And we really don't need art on our walls, do we? We don't need it. But it sure is fun to create art, and makeup is an art. I know a lot of people don't respect it. They think it's trashy, but it is an art. A lot of us women have learned to enjoy putting makeup on our faces and trying different colors, different shapes, you know, highlighting our features. We have a right to do what we want, but I do appreciate the compliment that that you're saying I have a natural beauty. Thank you. I believe that too. And I love my skin. I love my skin without makeup. It feels more clear and clean. I don't like to hide that. But I do like to paint and draw and, you know, create. And so I do that. It's part of my job. People like it. But I really do appreciate the compliment. I take that as a compliment. As long as someone's not saying, stop putting on makeup, don't put on makeup. Oh, I read this comment, you guys. Thank you. Thank you, William. Thank you, Jar Briggs. I read a comment. Yeah, that's your opinion. You're welcome to your opinion, Dara. As long as you're not forcing your opinion on someone else, I think it's fine to have your own opinion, right? Somebody had a comment that said, don't believe her smile. She's crazy. She'll never be a submissive wife. I was a submissive wife. Who's to say I can't be again and I won't be again? But I'm not married to any of you. None of you are my husband. So until I choose somebody that I trust to lead me, fully trust to lead the home, you know, why am I going to listen to people who are not my husband? People think they know me, that because I say don't tell me what to do means that I can't be a submissive wife. I'm not married to you. I thought that was funny. Aw, thank you, Ambrose. No, I'm not going to be waiting forever. You're sadly mistaken. And even if I was, Michael, I'm okay with that. I'm truly, truly okay with that. I'm my own best friend. I'm perfectly content. I don't feel like I'm missing anything. I've been single for 3 years on purpose. I could find a boyfriend today if I wanted to. I could. But I don't want a boyfriend. I don't want the wrong boyfriend. I don't want another wrong boyfriend and another wrong boyfriend and another wrong boyfriend. And if I have if I'm spending my time with the wrong person, I am less likely to meet the right person. And then what? Then I meet them and I tell them what? When they ask, when's the last time you've been with someone? Oh, last week. No judgment, you know, been there, done that. But that's not for me anymore. Thank you, Coco. Thank you, Cocomone. Wait, Coco? Demone. Hi, Gabe. For you, almost 5 years, insane headshots. As far as marrying anytime soon, I'm trying to get my health to where it is not a full-time job. Right now, it's a full-time job. Even though I'm sitting right here, I have to be mindful of how I turn my neck, how I sit, how long I sit. I have to do recovery, rest and recovery. I have this red laser light thing that helps with inflammation. I've got a slew of herbal teas, moringa, turmeric, this, that. I've got all the gadgets, the gizmos to try to keep me healthy. I have a medical bed. I constantly have to get either injections, treatments, surgeries, all different kinds of procedures, physical therapy, blah, 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 tests. Right now, I would not be able to commit to somebody and give them 100%. I wouldn't even be able to give them 50%. And you know what? The person could say they're okay with that, but you start to feel that, like, and then I would feel the pull and like, okay, even though I know I need to rest, I need to get up and spend time with this person because they need me. They need to know I care about them. They need to know I'm still in this relationship. I can't do that to myself right now. Once I get my health to where it is like a part-time job and pretty, like, more stable where it has been before, then yes. But right now it's a full-time job. Like, they're talking brain surgery on me. It's in the talks. It's in the communication. Brain surgery. And like, hi, nice to meet you. I have to have brain surgery next week. You want to take care of me? You want to wait for me for 2 months to recover? Or however long it takes, and I don't know if I'm going to come out okay? Want to get in a relationship? Probably not a good idea, right? Probably not the best timing. So I need to get a little more secure, get on my feet, talk to the neurosurgeon, see where he's at. If he says, oh, we're going to leave it. All right. And what's my game plan for my everyday life? How much can I lift? How much can I this? Do I wear a neck brace? How do I sleep? Put me a game plan together. Then I'll see all the other doctors. Why do I have bone disease? Is it really lupus? Is it something worse? And no, I'm not a hypochondriac. I just have the facts. In fact, I like to think I'm healthy and start doing things like I'm healthy and I hurt myself. So, yeah, I want answers. I want answers so I can get my health in check and maybe have love. Maybe. But I am content with the love I have for myself. If that's my life, that I don't have a partner, that's okay. So when you say I'm going to be waiting a long time, what's a long time? Who cares? A long time goes by like that. Oh, you're welcome. It's not like we were going to get together anyways, S. Roth. I mean, you guys act like because I'm single, I owe you guys something. I don't. I need to take care of my health. I do. That's my number one job. That's my number one priority. Secondly, It's to have a good time, have balance, and I get on here and I try to have a good time with you guys. I'm doing okay. Like I just said, yeah, I look rough, you guys, because I've been having a migraine for 12 out of the last 13, 14 days. But I put myself together very well, and I'm going to come out of this, and I'm going to be fine. Am I going to be all healed, all perfect, all better, 100%, no, not another problem? No, but I'll be fine. I'll get to where I can function. I'll get to where I'm stable. I'll get to where I can go do things. You know, I'm going to try belly dancing. I signed up for improv. I'm going to be going out, making sure I get out of the house every day, so I need to get out. Maybe this evening I'll go to the park and walk around. I'll put my big boy pants on. My legs are stuck together. I'll put my walking pants, my big boy pants on. Get out and walk around. Yeah, I'd like to go to the park and just walk around for like 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes and get some fresh air. I'm going to try to get some fresh air every day, or I could go to the pool. We have a cabana over there, so I can go chill at the cabana lounge and get some fresh air, put my feet in the pool. It stays warm all night. Yes, mind my spoons. Thank you, Stiff Richard. For those of you who don't know, there are videos out there. I was going to say there's a video out there. There are videos out there that talk about, can you say it correctly for me, Stiff Richard? Something about the spoon theory. There it is. Thank you, brain. The spoon theory. People who are ill only have so many spoons that they can use per day. You know? Like walking up the hill takes so many of our spoons. Like if somebody else can get through the day a lot easier than someone who is ill. So if I only have 6 spoons, I have to be careful of how I use those spoons for the day. And maybe the next day I have 12. But if I use all 6, maybe the next day I have 4. I hope I'm explaining that kind of correctly, Stiff Richard. Do I have metallic silver pants? From where? I have sumatriptan. 420 News. I have sumatriptan. I took it today. I took sumatriptan and rizatriptan. Thank you, Stiff Richard. So I definitely paid attention. Hi, Reggie. Thank you, Eamon. Thank you. And I owe that to Stiff Richard, because Stiff Richard's the one that encouraged me to watch that video. And I have tried explaining it to other people, but that makes it so much easier to explain. I'll do a video about my illnesses. I have one already that I recorded. However, I've gotten a diagnosis since then that explains everything so much better. Like, because I was having this, and didn't know why, and it's all because of my brain. I have a brain condition. I wouldn't call it an illness. It's definitely a condition. My brain dropped out of my skull. It's called Chiari, and I will make a video about it. And you guys, I'm going to start filming videos for you guys. I'm just filming videos for you guys, and I'm going to be putting little trivia in there about my life. So, like, my first job was Dunkin' Donuts. Like, my first official job, like, taxpayer paycheck job was Dunkin' Donuts, right? And then the next video, I'll say something else. And the next video, I'll say something else. But you have to watch the videos to get those little tidbits. And then I'm going to do a giveaway. The giveaways are going to start out smaller, and then they're eventually going to get big. Like big. So you're going to want to watch these videos. Also, thank you, EXO. Thank you. Maybe to the point where I give away a PlayStation, the new PlayStation. I think that's pretty big. Whatever it's called, that new one that everybody loves, or an iPhone, or something like that. Eventually, at first they're going to start out smaller, and we'll work our way up. Right now, I spent a lot on the Mad Hatter, so the giveaways are going to be a little smaller, but they're going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So make sure you are watching those videos for those trivia things, because you're going to want to put that knowledge in your head so that you can win when the prizes get bigger. I mean, why wouldn't you want the smaller ones anyways? But, you know, they'll all add up. You can win more than once. The condition, though, is I would love for you guys to at least follow me on one or other of my social media, so TikTok or Instagram. You have to be on one of those so I can send you a message saying you won. I can't hunt you down and wait for you guys to come in here a month later or whatever. I have to be able, you have to follow me on one or both of those. And send me a message like, this is me. So then I can like know, like this is my name in there. And then when you win, I can say, film a little video. Congratulations, you won. Yay, yay. If you are underage, don't say your age. If you're underage, I will have different prizes for you because I can't send you anything through the mail or social media. It's just inappropriate. So we'll have other things, other ways that I can give you guys prizes, like shout outs every time you come in here, because I don't do shout outs unless you're a member, a mod, or have given me a super chat. I say hi to you, but if you want a proper shout out, like a big deal, like, hey, shout out to la 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 la, then you are going to have to win. And I'll probably think of something else, like you can pick my next cosplay as well. But yeah, for the underage people, I'm sorry, you can't win the same prizes. I can't mail you stuff because I can't ask for your address, you know? Thank you, Eamon. I know I don't owe you anything, but I want to, you know? I want to return the favor, and my daughter is going to pick the 3 winners for the off of this board. I put down the names in a book. She's going to pick 3 people for this month, and then then I will give you the prizes. But make sure you are following me on Instagram or TikTok so that I can say, hey, you won. I know some of you come in here every day, but I need to be able to have your Instagram. That's one of the conditions. Follow me on TikTok or Instagram. I would prefer both. But yeah. So if she picks a winner and I can't get a hold of them, she's going to pick someone else. I think that's only fair. Oh, thank you, PJC. Thank you. Bongi, Jason, all sad faces. No, that's okay, but there's other things we can do. Like, so, Ava, if you won, I would give you a shout out every time you came in for a month. Shout out to Ava. Like, make a big deal about you. I'd find a way to give you a prize if you won. But, of course, I want somebody, like, I don't know if you can follow me on TikTok or Instagram, though. But I'm willing to, like, try and shout you out every time you come in. If you don't come in, I can't give it to you. I'm rage baiting? Oh. Wow. I don't know who you're talking to, Camilo, but that's not going to work here. Thank you, STBA. I don't know how to say your name, St. Bob. Thank you, Rocking Johnny. Hi, Kenny. Oh, wonderful. Okay, so do you want me to call you FF? Dazabek? Like, those names are hard. Double F? What do I call you? Daz? PJC, I removed a lot of words that people aren't allowed to say, so it has been a lot more calm. What do you think, Sam? How are we doing? I do, Stiff Richard. Yes, I'm going to be seeing the rheumatologist, and I need to get checked for that. Wow, Cannon, you learned how to spell. Wow. Hi, Sarah. Thank you, Daniel. No, I'm not married. I'm waiting. Oh, thank you, Kels. You guys are so sweet. So do you guys want to see the steampunk mask for the Cheshire Cat? I need to see some, like, yes, yes, yes. If you want to see it. I've done I have a police officer one, but okay, you guys ready? First of all, these are going to be I'm going to have an all black outfit because it's going to be like the Cheshire Cat is coming out of the dark. Remember how the Cheshire Cat would like appear, sometimes just a smile, sometimes. So it's also steampunk. So this is going to be my bracelet, wrist things. I'm going to have 2 of them. We're doing all steampunk characters. Thank you, Zebby. Thank you, my love. Okay, let me show real quickly and I'll put you on the board. And we'll get your W's. Okay, this is for the cat. This is for Cheshire Cat. Because it's steampunk. But she's coming out of the dark. Steampunk. Ooh. And like, yee, we're going to put a smile. But steampunk. Steampunk. Instead of the purple and pink like everybody has done before, we are doing this. Sorry, the thing is in the way. I mean, I don't want to hurt my face. It's going to be so fun. Well, I am at home. I'm wearing it for you guys. It is, like I said, the theme is steampunk for the next 4 characters, and I'm considering doing Alice in steampunk. Like she came into the, she came in and she became steampunk when she fell into the hole. 5. Thank you, Zebby. Sweet Zebby, thank you. Okay, Zebby is on the board. W is in the chat for Zebby. Let's thank those who are helping contribute so that we can have these cosplays, these crazy outfits, these crazy masks, and I can have a good time. Woo! And not just be lump on the log, Brooke. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Dragisa. W's. If you want your name said, this is the time to do it. Thank you, Ambrose. Thank you, Eamon. I will put the full outfit on when it is cosplay day, so you guys are going to need to come back and pay attention. Sam, did we decide that we're doing it Monday, right? Monday. Thank you, Merritt Vlogs. Thank you, Jose. Thank you, Christian. Thank you, Eamon. Thank you, Eamon. I appreciate that. I wanted to put this on for you guys because I'm always wearing tank tops. Always wearing tank tops. And yes, I'm more covered up, but I think it's very wow, very bright, very I think it's still very sexy without being open. Sam is our moderator. She's a lovely human being. Treat her well. She's a member on this channel. She's also the mod and one of the mods. And she is a participant here, a viewer here. That's how she started out. She used to come here and she would be here every day. And she would give me wonderful ideas. I would be asking, like, what should I do for 3,000? And she would give me ideas. And I was like, this person's really helpful, really engaging, always shows up, never has any drama. Like, I'm going to ask her out. No, I asked her to be the mod. But that's how it felt. Like, will you be part of this? It's like asking someone out because it's a commitment. It's a relationship. I don't mean it that way. Please, nobody. I didn't mean it that way. Just like we say that in the alcohol program when you pick a sponsor. It's like asking them to marry you or something. But I don't mean it that way. I just meant, yes, of course, Sam. I appreciate you. I have not been to London before, but I know somebody who has. Thank you, Lily. Okay, I am a little nervous to show the full fit, but is this better? I want to show the full fit when I have like my hair done and I was going to show the full fit to just the members. Hold on, guys. I don't know, it's not very flattering on my panza. See, I have a little bit of a loose skin right there, but I'm working on it. I'm due for a laser treatment. And I need to lay off. I did gain a few pounds, but that's because I had a migraine. When I'm in pain, I eat. I can't work out, so it'll come off. It's just 3 pounds. Yeah, we did an unboxing. No spin. The spins are for the members. Spins are for the members. Yeah, I'm a woman and I've had kids, so I have a little loose skin there. That's, it's just natural. But I'm getting laser treatments and using a cream. I haven't been using the cream. Maybe if I start using it again, that'll... Like, why am I not using it? It works. You guys, I can't wait. I'm going to pick 4. Sam can help me pick the 4 cosplays. I'm thinking about starting with the Cinderella because it was so basic and bland, and I want to show how far I've come. And I can get a few more gold frames somewhere, or I'll just leave it at 4. We'll talk about 4. I'll be like, and then I turned into this, and then I remember I went, thank you. E-Man. I'm assuming I don't pronounce the X's. That's just for excitement. Thank you, E-Man. Watch how I wrote your name. I even got the X's right. Okay. Thank you, E-Man. New Zealand, is that it? Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. Oops, I put the 5 backwards. We're gonna make that a heart. Okay, and then Eman. So we have two Emans, Eman and Eman. What a coinky dink. Okay, there you go. They're both on the board. Eman's at the top. I added your other 5, and you see I like put a backwards 5 right here. So I made it a heart. Alrighty, W's in the chat for Eman and Eman. W's in the chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Is that a super sticker? Wow. Thank you, Eman. Thank you so much, Eman and Eman. Thank you, the W's, Sam. Thank you, Eman. Thank you, Merritt Vlogs. Thank you, Ambrose. If you want your name read, this is the time. Thank you, Corey. Thank you, Sofa King. Thank you. Thank you, Merritt. Thank you, Lily. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you for returning. And thank you for letting me know that. Thank you, Stiff Richard. Thank you, Dragisa. I don't take any numbers down. Don't put your number. I don't want you in timeout. It'll probably just be removed, but if you continue, it'll be because there are children in here. It's not that my brain is leaking. Okay, so my cerebellum, you have different sections of your brain. You have the 2 front halves, and you have a little part in the back. That's the cerebellum. My cerebellum dropped out of the skull. Not completely, but half. It's half in, half out. It's an innie and an outie. So they call that a moderate case of Chiari. And it's dropped into the spinal canal area. I am so itchy. All my joints, I am scratching everything. When I start scratching my knuckles and stuff, I'm in a flare-up. I use e.l.f. a lot. I use e.l.f. in number 7. Thank you, Lily. Thank you, C-Rob. Merit, that's what I use. I use number 7 when I put on foundation, but I don't care for foundation. Let me show you my makeup yesterday. My makeup yesterday, I did not have foundation on, and somebody on the internet said, oh, that's all fillers and filters and da-da-da-da-da. This is, what do you call it? Concealer. This is concealer. Concealer, contour, because I have a larger forehead, for sure. So this is e.l.f. contour, e.l.f. concealer all over my face. I use eyeshadow as eyeliner. It's softer for me. That's eyeshadow right here, and I only wear it to here. That's Milani eyeshadow. I forget what this one is, but as you can see, I have to draw in my eyebrows. Who are you? Why are you making me look so bad? That's me. When I put on makeup, you can see how good my skin is. So because I have like discoloration and stuff, like I have like some broken capillaries right here. I have faded freckles. I get a little pink in the face. You know, it kind of looks like, well, maybe her skin isn't that good. But I've had it tested. I didn't even put my skincare on yet today. This is just overnight. Yeah, I have done nothing with it, and you can see I still have. Yeah, I am old, Vladimir. I am. I'm old and disabled. If I'm not your type, I'm not your type. Don't be rude here, please. Thank you, that one man. My favorite cosplay, I loved Cruella. I loved the whole vibe of her. I loved going to this casino, and everybody was like, I want to take a picture with you. I liked being able to be a little ha, you know, not perfectly ah, 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 princess, you know, and I liked Lara Croft. Lara Croft, because it wasn't a wig, it was a ponytail. It looked more natural to me than having like a wig on my head. Snow White's hair was nice. I liked her wig, and yeah, so I would say Cruella and Lara Croft were up there. Some of my least favorites were Wonder Woman. She wasn't my favorite. Also, I got 2 furs when I did Cruella DeVille. I bought 2 furs and I still have them. Thank you, Dragisa. You're a sweetheart. So what are we doing here? What? It's a Q&A. You're welcome to ask any questions you want. Well, we did an unboxing. So I showed everybody the stuff we already unboxed. So now we're doing Q&A. Just vibing, chilling, maxing, relaxing, acting all cool. Shooting some b-ball outside of the school. I know that's not the exact words, but it works for me. It does look like a Chinese dress, right? Or an Oriental dress, Asian dress. It has a flair of the Orient, I would call it. I am going to be dyeing my hair blonder. In fact, I'm going to be adding some today. I have children. I have a grandchild. Yeah, I think so too. And with a proper updo and with really good makeup, I mean, maybe red lipstick to pull that. I think it would look great. Thank you, TWC. It's so nice to have you back. Zaibatsu. I do YouTube and I flip furniture and I get a little disability check, a very small one, to take care of my health. My health is a full-time job, so I get paid to take care of it. Thank you, C-Rob. And thank you, Zaibatsu, for being nice about that. I have a migraine today. I took 2 migraine medicines and it is feeling better. Maddie T edits. I don't always stay positive, but I work on it. I have to reflect when I'm feeling yucky. What is making me feel yucky? How can I fix that? And instead of blaming other people, I take the responsibility. Unless for sure you're being harassed or abused and can't get away from somebody, then there's something you can do. You know what I mean? Like, it's your fault. It's your fault if you're letting people upset you, unless it's like they're really, and you know, crossing your boundaries without, you know, and like if you have to fight to protect your boundaries, that's difficult, you know. But I try. I have a support system. I have friends that will listen to me, that will forgive me when I'm not perfect, because I'll never be perfect. And then I say, you know, I'm going to try to do more of this and less of this. I think you guys probably noticed the tone today. I am less hot-headed, less engaging, more serene. I took the time this morning to put a plan in place. Plans always help. Instead of just turning on the camera and letting it, whatever's going to happen, happen. That's what I used to do. Oh, I can't miss a minute of filming. I can't miss a minute, can't miss a minute. Now I'm taking the time. And I would rather be sick and positive than sick and miserable. I can't really help that I'm sick. Thank you, Zebby. And right now I'm kind of meditating, and you guys don't even know it. Thank you. I know I'm not going to be like opening my third eye or anything, but like I am rolling the stone in my hand and harnessing the energy from it, thinking positive thoughts, trying to manifest good things to happen. Thank you, Zebby. Thank you. Such a sweetheart. I appreciate your comments. Okay, Zebby is on the board. Let's put some W's in the chat for Zebby. She deserves it. Thank you. W's in the chat for Zebby. Thank you, Ambrose. Thank you, Dragisa. Thank you, TJ. Thank you, Eamon. If you're not vibing with us, that's fine. Thank you. We still love you. But let's put you in a timeout till you're ready to vibe with us. Nobody needs L's, okay? Thank you, Elsa. They did nothing to you. They did nothing to you. Don't attack them. Thank you, Sam. Oh, Isa. I'm sorry, my love. Thank you, Life with Charlotte. LVL Ghost. Where have you been? Thank you, Jackson and Jade. And how have you been? Thank you, Grim. Thank you, Thee or Thigh. Thank you, Hector. Thank you so much, Zebby. Thank you, sweetheart. Imagine we are almost to 250 likes. Let's see where we're at with our subscriber count. I don't want to have to re-sign in. It always makes me to re-sign in. So I'm going to on here. Thank you, Zebby. $5 more is not the big one. What? Excuse me, Vladimir, you haven't donated. Worry about your own money. Don't worry about other people's money and stop attacking people. That's your warning. If you don't want to be here, just leave. But we don't really appreciate the negative vibes, okay? You don't need money, Sir SP. I don't ask for money. You don't need money. It's okay. Vladimir, absolutely not. I'm timing you out. You don't ever, on my behalf, ask for money or tell someone to give money. You haven't given me $1, sir. Who are you to tell somebody else how much to give me? You worry about your money, your actions, your behavior, your comments. Let those people worry about their own thing. If they want to donate, they will donate. If they don't want to donate, they will not donate. You don't get to tell other people to donate. That's a big no-no. I don't ask for money, and I don't allow other people to ask for money for me or demand it. I apologize, Zebby, that you were disrespected. Thank you, Lily. That's absolutely not. And you know, your guys' comments, your guys' views, your guys' support is also, it's priceless. So don't worry if you can't donate money. That's why I don't ask. I mean, first of all, it's tacky. Second of all, I don't want you guys to feel like because you can't donate, you're doing something wrong or you're lacking. No, you can add value just by putting positive comments, by showing up, by putting W's. Those W's are huge. It's a big thank you to the people who do contribute. It puts us together like a little family here, you know? Camaraderie, that's the word I like to use. Don't worry about money. We shouldn't even be talking about it. You know, if people want to give it, they want to give it. The only reason I'm discussing it is because somebody was out of line. So I wanted it to be said. Don't ever ask for, someone last night said that. Hey, so-and-so, give her money. I already gave her $69. They didn't give me a single dollar, first of all. And I stopped them too. You don't do that on my behalf. And second of all, you're lying. You didn't give me $69. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Issa. That means so much to me. I don't know what e-begging is, but I don't do any begging. I ask people not to ask for money on my behalf. The only thing I ask for are the likes, the hearts, the reactions, for you guys to come on in and have a good time and to be respectful. Thank you, Blick. I appreciate that. Is it my Fawnville? Please don't call someone weird, but you can tell me that, like, if somebody is truly making threats, harassments, or saying something very sexual that I missed, you can say, Brooke, did you see so-and-so's comment? Please don't call people names. Or even their behavior. Thank you, Cherry. It's okay. I forgive you. I would stand up for you too. We're good. Yeah, I cuss a lot in here. I'm trying not to, because I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable, just to make myself feel better. So, but within reason, you can cuss in here. It depends what you're trying to say. Thank you, Jackson. Thank you, Cherry. Ooh, I almost removed that word HATE from people being able to use it, but I didn't want to censor too much. Well, I love you anyways. It's unfortunate you feel that way. I'm not going to try to change your mind. I'm just going to extend the fact that I love you anyways because you're a human being. And if you were in need of help and I was there to do it, I would. However, I'm not vibing with the HATE thing. So if you want to leave, please do. Okay. Yes, Sam. And I think I've got a different composure going. We're going to try to ride with this. No, I'm not married. You're good. You're good. Am I into tall and handsome men like you? When I'm ready to date, I don't know who it's going to be. However, I have dated short men. Mostly. Just worked out that way. Short men need love too. They tend to be funny, the ones that I was with, anyways, and fun and a good time. I'm not really big into looks. I'll be honest. Not many of my boyfriends were lookers. My husband was I. I have 3 kids. Short men and old women. No, when I dated them, I was younger. You know, I would say that anyone has a chance if they're respectful and they respect my timeline. Because I don't know. I don't know who I'm going to meet. What if I go out in the real world and I meet someone and it happens to be one of you? What if? Am I going to say, no, I can't because you've seen me on YouTube? No. Like, I would prefer to meet somebody the natural, organic way. But what if it was Hector? What if it was Blick? What if it was, I don't know. Right now, I'm not dating. Right now, I'm not interested in dating. My health is my #1 priority. Once I'm in relationships, I'm very in the relationship. I like to do gestures of kindness, this, that, the other. And that takes time. And I don't have much time to give right now. What if it was Ambrose? If you saw me on the street you're crossing, thank you. That's fine. You know, because if we're not vibing, we shouldn't be around each other anyways, right? Like, that kind of energy should go other ways. Like, if you're not vibing with me, then I don't know why you're here, though. Because you're not crossing the street now. You're not choosing to cross the street now. You're hanging out with me now. I would say go ahead and cross the street right now. Stand on business. Mean what you say what you mean. If you would cross the other, see you later. Love you, but see you later. You love to watch Misery? Alright. It's a good movie. Hi, Neo. You'd be shy. I get a little shy. Tiny bit shy. Thank you, Misty. Okay, bye, Mimi, or my Fonville. I'm not sure how to say that. I apologize. Thank you, Cherry. Is it Cherry or Sherry? One or two. Cherry or Sherry? No, I'm not well. I'll make a video, though. You have a good day. I know I look sleepy. I have a migraine, and I have a condition with my brain that affects my eyes. Yeah, you can be shy and then warm up to somebody, yeah. I said I'm a little bit shy. I used to be very shy. So my first son, I had him with somebody that I dated for years. He was my brother's best friend, my stepbrother. So he would come over all the time, which made me kind of comfortable around him because he was always coming over. So he became my boyfriend. Thank you, Issa. Thank you, Slow14. At first I'm shy. It doesn't mean I can't come out of my shell. And you have to remember that I used to drink. So when I would drink, it would definitely make me not shy. Woo! 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 Hey, how are you? Oh, Hey, how are you? Okay, bye, Lily. Bye, sweetheart. I don't have a boyfriend. We were just talking about that. You missed the conversation. Thank you, doggy doggy. Oh yeah, Stiff Richard. Yeah, that's the number one thing. Like, if I put time into a relationship, I am taking away from the time for me to get well, because it takes a lot of time for me to get well. Like, to get all these answers, to go to all these doctor appointments, to recover from hearing bad things, diagnosis. Like, I am just barely recovering from the shock of hearing that news. And I wouldn't be able to fully process things if I'm dividing my attention elsewhere. Like, I was dividing my attention here. So I had to take some time off, spend it with my daughter, spend some time alone, talk to Sam. One sec. And get my energy more grounded and focused. Spend some time around some plants. Plan to do some things outside of the house and have some fun, because things are a little out of balance. And there's no way I could squeeze in time with a partner right now. It's like health or partner. Health or partner. And I've done that before. And yeah, they've taken me to doctor appointments. But I even had like a super, super sweet boyfriend who would like put my jacket on and say, "Come on, Superwoman, let's put on your cape." And he even got frustrated. Before he did that, like in the grocery store, he's like, turned around one time and he's like, "Are you ever going to be able to walk this grocery store without limping?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Are you ever going to be okay with it if I don't?" And he was super sweet and super nice, and we still talk, but it like wore on him. And he snapped. Let me know what a burden it is to him and how difficult it is to him. It's a hard thing to forgive. I mean, you can forgive them, but you don't forget it. It's alright. He's my friend today. Like, he started being nice and like saying, "Come on, Superwoman." You know, he put my coat on and say, "You need to go save the world," to make me feel like good about myself. And would call me super, soups, you know, like as for Superwoman. And would tell me like, you know, like he got better at it, but it was really difficult for him at first. Like, I don't think he pictured himself with a disabled woman. And it started out, we were just having fun. And then it turned into more than fun. And then he was like, "Is this my life?" Ah! He had a moment. You can't take that back. Yeah. Yeah, he regrets it. And he's like changed so much. And like he'll tell me all the different things that he's doing now. Like, and it's like things that I used to say, like, "Oh, we should this, we should that." Like, so he's like eating healthy. And he's working out like before where he didn't, you know. And he never wanted to like really spend time with his nephews and stuff. And I'm like, "You're gonna need to step in and take care of them, because otherwise they're gonna go into the system." And now he's raising them. So I'm proud of him, but not meant to be together. Factitious, David? Do you mean fictitious? Because I have the MRIs. It's not just... Ooh, I'm guessing you have... No, really, I have factual proof that my brain is out of my skull. And that I have bone disease. Yeah, I'm single. Thank you, Stifford. I'm seeking attention. Yeah, I am seeking attention. You know why? Because this is a YouTube channel. It wouldn't be very successful without attention, would it? In real life, I don't seek attention. But on a YouTube channel, and that's why it took me almost 15 years to get started. I wanted to do YouTube for a long time. My YouTube channel, you can look when I created it, was 8 or 9 years ago. But my first video I posted was last year. I posted 2 and then I stopped. I waited 8 years from when I put the video up. I mean, that made the channel. And I even waited years to put the channel up. So I waited years and years and years and years and years and years because I like my privacy. I don't need the attention. I like the solitude. However, I need a job where I can work at home. I wanted a creative outlet where I can be creative in front of others. It didn't matter if it was in front of others, but except the fact that that's how you get success. That's how you get the financial security you're looking for. So yeah, I'm looking for attention, but not in real life. It's like if you started a TV show, would you want it to do well? Would you want it to have attention? Would you want it to have viewers? If you started your own business, a lawn mowing business, let's just say lawn mowing business or a painting business, would you want that business to have attention? Yeah. I don't know who you're saying please leave to, Leah. Don't do that. I'm putting you in a timeout for 5 minutes. Don't ask people to leave. I sound like Dolly Parton, I do. I'll pick one of her songs and sing another day. I don't only pay attention to the negative comments, honey. I bounce between them, and I mostly talk to the positive people. I'm sorry you see it the other way around, but feisty. I am feisty. Yeah. Hi, Gracie Bear. Hi, sweetheart. Sometimes, like when I take a break from talking, I go and I look for my next comment, and unfortunately, most of them are negative. So if there were more positive comments, like instead of posting that, you could have put something positive, and I would have seen it, and you probably would have been my next subject that I talked about. Your comment could have turned this in a good way. But instead, you just like highlighted negativity yourself. So aren't you only talking about negativity? Like, what did you say that was positive right there? Thank you, Jake. I am ignoring some of these comments, so you're wasting your time putting them over and over. Hi, Avery. I'm babbling, not blabbering, but I guess you can call it blabbering. In the thesaurus, it would be the same, I suppose. Yeah, I'm on a live stream, and that's how it works. Because I can't hear you guys, I have to be the one to answer the questions. It's going to sound like a lot of blabbering, because it sounds like I'm talking to myself. It's like my voice, my voice, my voice, my voice, my voice. There's no break in where there's someone else's voice. But that's because that's how live streams work. If I got to the point where I trusted somebody, like maybe Stiff Richard, to talk about the spoons theory. I don't know if you're still here, Stiff Richard. Please stop discussing other people and calling them names and things like that. Like that, Sir SP, just focus on yourself. We are talking, Hector. Hi, Joe. Like, so if somebody that had, also had a disability, and I had a subject that I knew we could talk about, and they weren't going to go on camera and do anything to jeopardize my channel, I would talk to someone else, and you guys would hear us talking. I would do that. But at this point, I don't know anyone well enough, besides a couple people, that I would do that with. I am doing my best to ignore the haters, and I have been very calm. I haven't yelled. I haven't raised my voice. I haven't come out of my alignment. I feel very centered. You can tell I have a fever for sure. Nice, Summer. Hi, Bren. You do, Ty? It is management. You have to be very good at it. Eamon's very understanding too. I would probably talk to Eamon if we had a subject that we were willing to talk about. Who knows, maybe one day I'm going to have a podcast, you guys. And I will do a lot more listening and then just ask poignant, important questions. I would love to have people on and ask them questions and let them do the talking, and then I respond. I would love that. At this point, I'm just getting my name out there so that one day I can have a podcast. I'm hoping I have a podcast in the future. Oh, thank you, Jaden. Quantum reality? I'll look into it. I've heard of it, but I don't know anything about it. I think so too, Sam. So you guys, I am going to be introducing ASMR, but not the typical ASMR, 2 nights a week, and not doing my sleep streams every night. So I'll probably alternate ASMR, sleep stream, ASMR, sleep stream. At some point, I might let go of the sleep stream and start taking my sleep by myself again. I like sleeping on the sleep stream because I was getting really good sleep, and except for the fact that I would wake up and look for the numbers to see if I had to restart the stream. That was the only thing that interrupted me. But when I don't have like my phone away from me and like filming, I wake up and I'm using it and working. So I have to make sure I don't do that anymore. I've been doing that, as Sam knows. Like, I'll send a few messages and then I disappear for an hour because I fell back asleep. Oh, that would be nice. That would be great. I sure hope so, Dragisa. I sure hope so. Thank you, Aubrey. Okay, but don't do that. Don't talk to the trolls, please. Please don't talk to the trolls. It doesn't do any good. It makes them happy that someone's unhappy, then they come after you. And the way that I've decided to say it is, if you want to engage with the trolls, you can hang out with them in timeout. If you want to be here with me, comment to me. You can talk to Sam, you can talk to the other positive people. Please don't talk to the trolls, it makes it worse for me. But it's forgiven, I understand. It's because it's irritating. Trust me, I have yelled at so many people and I have told them, get the F out. Get the F out. Get the F out. I have told them the same thing. I understand it's really difficult to see nasty things, and I appreciate you standing up for me. But the best way you can help me is to just not engage with them. Thank you. Viridescent, thank you. What am I on? I have a brain condition. I'm clean and sober. I have a brain condition. Thank you, doggy, 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 doggy. Yeah, I am flaring in my cheeks. You can see it. Getting a flare up. All my knuckles are starting to itch. I've been scratching them. And my cheeks are turning red. And I look tired and my eyes are dropping. Flare up city. Flare up city. Oh, thank you, Giovanni. My name is Brooke. Yes, flare-ups are not my best friend. Thank you, Jasmine. Thank you, Giovanni. That's so sweet. I'm 47. Hi, Anye? I hope I said that right. Hi, Cavs. Woo, Meester. W's in the chat for Meester. And no, not for a donation, for sobriety. 30 months of sobriety. W's in the chat for Meester. Thank you, Sama. Thank you, Ty. Thank you. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Sir SP. Thank you, the dancer. A. Welcome, Henry. Thank you, Issa. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Leah. Thank you for the repeat W's. I see you. Nice to have you here, Henry. Right now, I'm just saying the W's. I wanted to acknowledge you because you're new and don't know what's going on. Anytime there's like something really good happens, I ask for W's, which is a win. Like, that's a win for you. Wow, I am really flaring up. Ooh, it's hot. Ooh, I'm getting a fever again. I get fevers and I don't have flus and I don't have colds. And my eyes do this. And I have fluid in my bone marrow, so it's a little concerning to me, but until a doctor says what it is, I'm not going to worry. Worry is not going to heal me. Worry's not going to make anything good. Yeah, 1 second. I do have to call the pharmacy and ask them if they have all my medicine. If so, I can pick it up tomorrow, but let's just call them.
Vitality Pharmacy.
Okay, don't tell anybody to go away, please. That'll put you in a timeout like it just did. I have to call the doctor's office. They still haven't sent it. Like, what the heck? Priscilla wasn't in when I called, but I have to call before the day is over. I'm sorry, Ty. Like, why not just send my medicine? Thank you, Wesley. W's for Wesley. Hi, can you put me in with Priscilla? I talked to them a couple days ago, and they were supposed to have the doctor send my medication. I'm still waiting for it. No, I'm not her mom. I'm so itchy. Sorry. I'm like, go. There's a big problem with my medicine. Let me just say that. Why am I so bright red? Yeah, I am flaring up. All my bones itch. I'm scratching all my knuckles. Thank you, Owen. I'll explain it in private to you. I don't want to talk about it and then get the trolls going. Thank you, Double. Thank you, Garlic. Thank you, Domo. The itching is coming from inside my bones, not my skin. Not really okay, but I'm okay with the fact that I'm not okay. I accept my reality. Thank you, Bran. Please don't call people dum-dums, okay? Thank you, sir. Hi, Killdozer. Love you too, Rick Scott. Thank you, Doggy Doggy. I appreciate you. Let me see something real quick. Let's see. He did not raise my medicine. He gave me the same amount. He's idiot. These doctors are freaking idiots. I swear. I feel like reporting them. But he did help my migraine for a couple days, so it is what it is. I have Epsom salt. Thank you, Alyssa. There might be people that are trailing behind you guys. They're not up to date at this point in the video. So please just ignore those comments. They'll catch up. Just be nice and patient with them. You can just say, she's fixed it. You don't have to call them dum-dums. You don't have to get upset. Just, you never know what's going on. Thank you, Eamon. I appreciate you. Thank you, Cavs. Hi, Sam. Thank you, Owen. Hi, it's your girl, Blake. Thank you, Mia. That's so sweet. No, we don't say it like things are out of control, Sam. Sam's allowed to eat and do things and stuff like that, and I'm here. I can delete people. I try to ignore a lot of it. I want you guys to ignore it too, please. I could have ignored that. I could have removed that comment. Maybe I should have. Hi, Umberto. Oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you, Sir SP. That's okay, Rick Scott. It's okay if she bans people. I trust Sam. Sam knows what I want done. We talk a lot. Sam is a female, Rick Scott. You don't need a tattletale on me about Sam. I trust Sam, okay? Sam knows who I want removed and who I don't. She knows what I want removed and what I don't. We've discussed it thoroughly. If you want to go hang out with Hector, I can make that happen. All right. There's Hector right there. He got timed out. He didn't get removed. He probably got timed out, if anything. You guys are like all freaking out. There's Hector right there. Probably because he called somebody a name or talking to the trolls or bossing people around or something. I don't know why. But Sam knows what she's doing. More than you guys. You guys don't know what I want hidden. You guys don't talk to me for hours and 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 hours about the chat. Hector's back. Yeah, it's fine. I trust you. We don't need cleavage. We got plenty. And man, am I flaring up. I'm really not sure. The dress was a gift. It was a hand-me-down. I'm 47. Please be respectful in the chat. If you are enjoying the show, I would suggest you enjoy it without disrespecting me. Otherwise, you won't be able to enjoy the show. The Chubby, I'm a YouTube content creator. And I flip furniture. And I am disabled. So I get a disability check. A small disability check. Not enough to live off of, so I do this. CLT, shout out to CLT. How are you doing? CLT, I'm just rocking and rolling with things. Can you say mommy? I don't like mommy. I don't like it. It kind of takes the honor away from my 3 kids, you know? It's an honor to be their mom, and it's kind of, I would rather you say like sweetheart, doll, love, not babe, not mommy. Those are kind of personal. I wouldn't even want my boyfriend or husband to call me mommy. It's kind of weird. I do have a bone disease. Thank you, Hector. I like doll a lot. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. You guys are all so sweet. I'm glad you're doing well, CLT, and shout out to CLT. No, Kels, it's because I only have 3 kids. Aiden and Aiden, first you. Aiden, no insulting people. Don't talk to other people like that. In fact, I don't know what you're implying with that, so why don't we put you in a timeout? Don't confront other people and insult them in my chat. Worry about yourself. To me. Talk to me. If you're going to talk to other people, make it positive. If I see negative comments flying around, you're going to fly right into timeout. I don't want to babysit you. Behave. Oh, good night, Meester. Okay, we're going to put you in a timeout so you can work that out on your own, Dark Rain. Thank you, Hector. You got ditched? What do you mean you got ditched? I do respond, Lily. I can't respond to every comment. Hi, Rohan. Thank you, Chris. Your bunnies. I don't know if you were talking about my daughter or what, because I call my daughter Bunny. I wasn't sure what you were saying. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Maya loves you. Thank you, doggy doggy. I didn't say you were talking about my kids' kills. I did say you were talking about people on here. I didn't say you were talking about my kids. I was referring to someone else. Hello. Are we serious? Oh, you guys chat. Oh, look at that. Holy smokes, you guys. What the heck is going on? Yowzer. It's like I'm having an allergic reaction to myself. All right, you guys. I'm gonna head out. I love you guys. I don't know what's going on with me. I'm gonna try to figure it out. But I'm gonna rest. I love you guys. Thank you, Sam. Bye.